Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 7 trades. Today's date is May the 18th and I am using my brand new Super Scalper trading system. This is the Super Scalper on top, and when you combine that with the TZ magic indicator, it's very powerful. And more often than not, you're going to get a bunch of pips and ticks, depending on, of course, what you're trading. This system really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. Now this is great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. Now every morning at 6 o'clock, right here where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the charts, I'm drilling down the lights and putting together my daily trade plan. So let's take a look at this daily trade plan for May the 18th, 22. I've taken all these trades from my daily trade plan. Now sometimes you're going to get mixed signals like right here, up for buying and down for selling. So it could go up first before it goes down, or vice versa. It could go down and this up, it just won't go anymore. So I do teach exactly step by step. Within the training videos, if you pick up how to make a daily trade plan, exactly how you can read this and trade this. So it can either go down first or up first, but you just follow the rules within the Super Scalper and catch the beginning of the cycles and grab some pips. Sometimes it'll only be 10 or 20, and other times it could be 40, 50 and or more pips. Got to keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that nothing works 100% of the time, whether it's a system or this daily trade plan. I found that this is approximately 80% win rate. Doesn't when it says to either buy, bullish or bearish, it doesn't mean you're going to get 100 or more pips, but you should get some pips. And then you have to do trade management and money management. You have to have that in order. If you want some more information on this daily trade plan or how to make a daily trade plan, well, all you got to do is get in contact with me. Now we can move forward. Keep in mind that one of the biggest reasons why most of the traders, at least 90% if not more, are failing is because they do not have a trade plan. As my mentor told me many years ago, plan your trade and then trade your plan. So it's very important that you have a daily trade plan. Moving forward, pound CAD, here we go. Let's see where we got in at. Wanted to be selling it. There's the arrow. So I took the trade back here. The market, as you can see, some days doesn't move a lot. So you just trade what the market will give you. And in this situation, it gave me 21 pips. And those 21 pips on the pound CAD paid $1,715. Okay, let's move on to the next trade. Here we go, Euro CAD. Now I sold all of these and I took them at various times, before 8, after 8, and after 10 or 10:30 here. Sometimes you have to wait for the futures until after 9:30 to catch the movement. I was really late getting into the last 2 trades here, but I was not looking for a lot of pips as it pays out a lot on each tick. So Euro CAD is the next one. Let's see where I got in at. Got this signal right here. When it turned yellow, everything down at the bottom is looking good for selling. Should have got out over here, but I didn't catch it in time, so I had to wait for another cycle. Not a big deal though, because I have the higher time frames telling me to sell. And of course, I ended up getting 22 pips. And those 22 pips on the EuroCAD paid $1,793. Moving on to the pound dollar. Here we go. This one I sold it. Now, many times I'll drop it down to the 5 minutes to get a little quicker signal as far as the scalper goes. But I knew from the higher time frames I wanted to be selling it. And once I see things lining up properly, like down at the bottom here, I jumped the gun a little bit and I knew I was going to get some pips on Forex pairs. Some days you'd be lucky to get 10 or 20 pips. But anyhow, whatever the case may be, here we go. Now this is the pound dollar, so it pays $10 on each one. So at 19, it has to be 19 just to let you know. There it is right there, 19 pips. And those 19 pips paid out $1,900. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, the pound yen. Here's another one I wanted to be selling. And of course, dropping it down to the 5 minutes, you'll get a quicker signal. Let's see where I did get in at. Here we go, right when it changed from blue to yellow, and the higher time frames, that, and plus the indicators, everything down at the bottom, everything was telling me to sell. So I sold it and locking in about on it looks like 76 pips, and those 76 pips on the pound yen paid $5,916. Okay, moving on to the next trade, the euro yen. Let's see. This looked like a nice move, the same as the pound yen. And of course that was based on, well, as you can see with the meter, yen is at the top, and so that's why it's not a bus driver. Don't have any bus drivers at this point in time. But anyhow, let's see where I did get in on this trade. Got the signal right here. Next candle. Everything is perfect for taking the trade short. And I closed out the trade just being happy. And when I say just being happy, it's like whenever I see 200 pips or ticks that I received, and I'm happy with that, so I just close out the trades. Now in this euro yen, it looks like it's 83 pips, and those 83 pips paid out $6,461. Okay, let's move on to the last two instruments that actually move the most and pay the most. NASDAQ, here we go, pays $20 each tick. So here we go, let's see where I got in at on this NASDAQ. As I mentioned earlier, on the daily trade plan, it definitely had mixed signals. Higher time frames were down, lower time frames were up, and that up move was very short-lived right here. And then it went with the higher time frames, the monthly and the weekly. I decided to get in as soon as it broke this bottom right here, and I was just looking for a few ticks, not a lot. Let's see what this comes to. Got in at this cursor, and looks like I closed it out here with it's very close to I used a calculator. It's 38.9. And so 38.9, let's go with 39 ticks times 20 times the 10 lots. That paid out $7,780. And as you can see, it dropped for more. Could have made a lot more. 2 times more, 3 times more, something like that. Anyhow, crude oil pays $10. $10, and if you remember, the very higher time frames did say to sell, first buy, so there was the point where it went up a little bit, and then the higher time frames kicked in, and decided to obviously go down. When it was breaking this bottom over here, I just jumped in and grabbed some pips. This, let's see, this should be 150, 152 actually. It's going to be, there it is, I did get it. Because if you take the money divided by 10, it comes to 152. And there you see it, 152 pips. As I said, times $10, times 10 lots, paid out $15,200. Now you know why I like doing futures. They move a lot more and they pay a lot more. But you better be on the right side of the trade, or else you could be losing amounts like this. So you do have to be careful. So it looks like there's another great day of trading. I just used a calculator and added up all the pips and ticks. As I said earlier, I'm happy with 200, and today is well over the 200. I ended up with 412 pips and ticks, and those 412 pips paid out $40,767. Now, if your system is not producing, like my Super Scalper, well, I suggest you get your hands on it, and don't forget the daily trade plan. If you want some more information, all you have to do is look right below this video, and you'll see this write-up. Super Scalper right here. It's my system that I do charge $250 for it. I teach the secrets to successfully trading the markets. My Super Scalper system has over 3 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I also threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just all bonus material with a lot of education that should help you to find success at trading. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of different ways. That's why there's 22 training videos, and they're about 30 minutes long each. Now you can put the video on pause, read each and every one of these different ways to trade. If you have any questions, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now, if you live too far, simple again, here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. And of course, I really do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link, and we will have Skype connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I will show you and give you a lot of tips and tricks, which should help your trading, of course. And keep in mind, I do that with no obligation to you. So that's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, should be tomorrow unless there's some distractions. You know, between now and then, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.